Hello everyone, it's me Brixen Kyber, and today I have another video from you from the What If series. If you don't know what this series is basically I pick a specific moment in time in the Star Wars timeline and I make an event go differently, and then I take a look at what changes that event would have made to the overall Star Wars saga story. So let's begin. Today's video starts during Star Wars Rebels, where Obi-Wan Kenobi has his climactic duel with Darth Maul. They stand up for the final time. Spoilers alert, in the original timeline, of course, Obi-Wan Kenobi is able to defeat Darth Maul and kill him for good. But I want to make the change right here that Darth Maul would actually win this confrontation. With all his hate and anger, he would be able to kill Kenobi. What changes would that make? Well, the first change would be that I think Darth Maul would kidnap Luke Skywalker and kill Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, and train him as his apprentice. Luke is about 17 here, so we could show him the dark side and see that he basically knew that he is the son of the Chosen One at the moment in the Star Wars Rebels timeline. So it's obvious that Maul would search for him and basically not bother about Ezra anymore, as he would find Luke and he would manipulate him. What also Darth Maul could do instead of kidnapping is slowly seduce Luke, maybe like watch him, and then like when Luke would leave the Lars homestead, Darth Maul would sneak up on him and like talk to him and things like that. Either way, Darth Maul would have Luke Skywalker on his side, and Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen would either stay alive or they would be simply dead. But Luke Skywalker would leave with Darth Maul somewhere off the planet, and that is a certainty. Now, let's discuss how would A New Hope change. The droids would be still sent to Tatooine, meaning all the patrol troopers would still be on Tatooine. This time with Luke never being there, the droids could never escape any homestead that they would be sold to, whether it would be the Lars homestead in this timeline or not. Either way, the Empire is finding those plans, and Princess Leia is still captured. All the while, Darth Maul trains Luke Skywalker. But as the plans are in the Empire's possession, I think the Empire would get rid of Princess Leia most likely if she wouldn't tell them anything, meaning the Empire would just hunt for the rebels, and eventually they would find their base and destroy the Rebel Alliance, leaving the Emperor and Vader simply terrorizing the entire galaxy. But in the shadows, Darth Maul would be training Luke Skywalker into the dark side of the Force and the techniques of the Sith. And the Emperor would somehow sense that. That's why he would never really get rid of Vader, as he knew that Vader would still be useful if this shadowy figure that the Emperor would start to sense would somehow come back and haunt him. He knew he had to have Vader on his side, just for a little longer. Meanwhile, back to Darth Maul and Luke Skywalker. Darth Maul is now feeding Luke lies about how the Emperor, if he is to defeat it, Luke Skywalker will be the hero of the galaxy, and he will save everyone. Hence, he has to join him and train just with him a little bit longer, so they can defeat the Emperor and his Sith apprentice. So what would now happen is both of them would infiltrate through the Death Star, where the Emperor would most likely reside, and they would begin their confrontation. The Emperor is shocked that his first apprentice is now here in the end, trying to defeat them. Far older and far wiser. He is the man that brought down Obi-Wan Kenobi, a person that not even Vader was able to do 10 years ago. But Vader would be standing there, also more wise and more powerful than he ever was. Using the Force, he would grab Maul, but Maul would quickly resist and turn to his double-bladed lightsaber, both of them starting a confrontation. Now, Luke Skywalker would join in. Vader wouldn't be able to keep the two, and he would eventually be defeated by the young Skywalker, who shows great speed and agility through his fighting, defeating his father, even going as far as killing him. Sidious just laughs, as he knows that now Luke will be never turned, and never know who really Vader was. He laughs as he uses his Force lightning on the young Skywalker, but Luke isn't used to this power, So he fails to dodge it, and of course gets electrocuted, as Maul tries to attack Sidious, for Sidious is just fun. He brings out his red Sith lightsaber and begins fighting. He isn't as speedy as he used to be, but he still has the moves, and uses the Force to just push Maul away. He ends up, of course, defeating Maul, as Sidious is far more powerful than Maul ever could even be. So he kills Maul, and now all is there is Luke Skywalker. Sidious thinks, should he take a new apprentice? And so he does. So Luke trains under Sidious, eventually heading his way to becoming more powerful than Sidious is, which frightens Sidious. He simply one day just uses all his power and all his force to zap Luke, but Luke is now wiser, so he dodges all his Force Lightning moves and tries to stab him with his lightsaber. But Sidious just pushes Luke Skywalker away. But Luke has become now more powerful than the Emperor, and the Emperor failed to see that. So Luke Skywalker would kill the Emperor as the Emperor tries to obliterate him by using the Force, making Luke the new Emperor of the galaxy. But since Luke has been on the dark side path for so long, it wouldn't be peace in the galaxy. It would just remain a tyranny and remain a dictatorship. A very grim ending for a very grim story. Like and subscribe if you like this video. I will make more what ifs, as I've really enjoyed this series, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Write down in the comments, do you enjoy this, or should I? And if you have more what if ideas, then write them in the comments too. Let me know what you thought of the video. I'll catch you guys later.